Hey viewers, Penny here. This is a brand new segment that I'm going to call Drink Improv. For my first trick, I'm going to be comparing these two things. Original Mountain Dew, and by original I mean not original at all, and Mountain Dew Throwback, the original Mountain Dew. I'm here at my local gaming shop, the Dragon's Hoard, where I found this wonderful, wonderful stuff, and of course it's delicious. But I want to compare it to today's recipe and see exactly how it stacks up. So let's take a look at the outside of these cans first. Our original Mountain Dew can has a much more vintagey feel, obviously, because, well, it's vintage, apart from, you know, the modern throwback label. It feels the need to proclaim made with real sugar, just so you know it's real sugar. And sure enough, let's look at the ingredients here. Carbonated water, sugar. It's right there, second ingredient. So that looks pretty promising. Let's what else do we got? Orange juice concentrate. There's actual fruit in this, or at least something that used to be fruit at some point in its life cycle. Citric acid, natural flavor, sodium benzoate, preserves freshness, caffeine, sodium citrate, gum arabic, and things that I can't pronounce. And the list ends with yellow 5. So that's your Mountain Dew Throwback. That's your original Mountain Dew. I like this, this sort of mountain man guy here, down in the corner with the, with this cork shooting through his hat. That's a very evocative image, right there. And it also calls back to the original origin of the name, Mountain Dew. You know, moonshine, illegally produced alcohol. That's the image they're going for here in a whimsical fashion. Okay, so let's look at the modern packaging. We don't even have the full word anymore. It's MTN Dew, and I guess they just assume we'll know that means mountain because we abbreviate everything these days. First ingredient on this list, carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup. Tasty, concentrated orange juice. Oh, we've still got concentrated orange juice in this one, really? These are basically the same. Orange juice concentrate, citric acid, natural flavor, sodium citrate, huh. These are, okay, so yeah, these are basically the same. These are the same, except this one's got high fructose corn syrup and this one's got actual sugar in it. Okay, so, it's the only difference so far. It's the sugar versus high fructose corn syrup and the, packaging. Mountain Man versus Extreme! So, let's see how they stack up inside the can. Now, I'm going to pour these out in wine glasses because I'm classy like that. So, we'll start with our Modern Dew, because this is how I roll. Yep, smells like Mountain Dew, all right. Right, we have our lovely toxic radiation yellow. Let's see if the Throwback looks any different. Nope, it looks exactly the same. This one might be a little lighter. I think they're the same. Okay, so now all we have left is the taste test, the moment of truth. Let's start with our Mountain Dew formula that we're used to. Smells chemically. Yep. Good old chemically sweetened Mountain Dew. I've been drinking Throwback for the past week, so this is somewhat of a shock to go back to this. Yeah. It's sort of tastes like a bunch of researchers and scientists who had never seen citric acid before in their lives tried to put it together from a blueprint. Yeah, it says orange juice concentrate in the ingredients, but if you weren't looking for orange juice flavor in this, you wouldn't find it. Yep, straight up yellow chemicals. Okay, let's go to the Throwback over here. Looks absolutely not different at all. I really should have like a glass of water for a palate cleanser if I'm going to be fancy about this, but planning ahead. Okay, Well, right away it smells more like it actually has fruit in it. Maybe some fruit juice in here. Less overtly like chemicals. It is amazing the difference sugar versus high fructose corn syrup makes. It really is, because nothing else appears different. Yeah. It tastes... It's much overtly sweeter. I guess because we're not used to real sugar in sodas. So having real sugar in a soda is pretty overtly noticeable. The carbonation level's about the same. This one's a little warmer, but that's just because it's been out longer. It's absolutely nothing to do with the flavor of the drink. Yeah. It's got a lot more citrusy of an aftertaste. Less like chemicals, more like actual citrus. The sort of orangey, citrusy flavor stands out a lot more in the Throwback. I'd be really interested to know if the proportions of the rest of the ingredients are the same in here. I mean, I don't imagine they are, just because I don't know exactly how high fructose corn syrup works when you put it in things. This is not my area of expertise, but I wouldn't imagine that the same amount of sugar and high fructose corn syrup does the same thing. But I wonder how much different the ratios of the other ingredients are. You know, I didn't look at the nutrition facts here. They're let's see, same amount of calories, 170. Same sodium, same carbs. Huh, the modern Mountain Dew actually has 2 more grams of sugars than the Throwback. Interesting, since this is the one actually with real sugar in it. So I guess maybe you need less of it to make it the same amount of sweet. I don't know. I'm pulling theories out of the air around me here. So let's just compare these again. Original. Yeah. Definitely chemicals. And this one? Definitely citrus. I don't know if I'm going insane here, but okay, a sip ago I thought the Throwback was holding its carbonation longer than the original, but on second sip I couldn't tell, so I may be imagining things, or they may just have flattened out. Anyway, so there you go, that's Mountain Dew, modern versus Throwback. Hope you've enjoyed watching this madness, and stay tuned. Next time I'm gonna mix stuff together. Mad drink alchemy. So, see you next time.